I thought that to confirm the auspiciousness of the afternoon and the occasion, I would offer a small reading from the I Ching and a poem. And rather than resort to the customary methods, aleatoric methods of selecting the hexagrams, I thought I would fall back upon a procedure that is reserved for ceremonial occasions and military operations. And that is that you match the hexagram to some element or characteristic of the situation at hand that it absolutely corresponds to. The second or changing hexagram is chosen on the counsel of the first and also a sense of the general drift of things. In all such stuff, I think the best thing is to be obvious. So I've chosen hexagram 40 to begin with. And the most logical progression from 40 years would be to 41 years, I think. And in counting in these matters, counting always begins with 1 rather than 0. So we actually are here at the completion of Robert's 40th year and on the commencing of his 41st year. So, the I Ching, 40, letting loose. It implies an advantage in the west, the south. Without a destination to go toward, turn around and come back. Wise choice. Having somewhere to get to, leaving at dawn, that is what to do. Imagine it. Thunder, rain, in that order. Letting loose. Ignore error. Go easy on blame. The changing lines are the bottom line and the top line and the fourth line. The bottom line is nothing to worry about. The top line is an official fires a gun at a hawk high on a wall as it flies off, hitting it. Everything is an advantage. And the fourth line, which addresses the situation itself, is hand over your big toe or thumb. A friend arrives, a gentle trust. Changing to the 41st hexagram, which is simplify. It implies to be self-evident, best that can happen. No faltering. Everything ready. Now, make plans. What is called for? Something plain as rice, simple as a basket or two. The answer. Imagine it, the mountain, under it a swamp. Simplify. Punish anger. Hold back longing. And now a poem written for the occasion. And the poem has as a visual element, I won't read it, but a line of classical Chinese which is said to be the most beautiful in the canon. Actually, its reputation is of being the most beautiful in the I Ching, but I've elevated it a bit. It's the 5th line of the, next to the top line of the 44th hexagram. And it says something like, which is most mysterious, which is part of its beauty, I think. It says something like, a willow covers a melon, the words of a song held in the mouth, something falling down, something from heaven. For Robert of Annandale. Let's say the language. I've been reading Dante. Whether its user receive it by word of mouth, donne che avete, an awareness of intelletto d'amore, the laws of, as Rossetti said it, that mode of speech first used for expressing a mindfulness of love. These ladies, Madonnas to song, have themselves ample address. They need far less of us than we ask of them. I am only one who, when love speaks, listens, and putting down or trying to what he within me dictates, I hesitate, tripping over his rhymes, my feet in his way. I know nothing of his law, but obey. Dante's great Commedia tells what a wild and rough, unyielding wood, which in his thought returns di far cosa nova, his fear of erring to learn further, the blessing song earns, minds opened in modes transposed, we are no author of, but utter. So I take Dante as my master. Even in so little as I know of his good works, he moves his art's splendor. Unto this hour I name love's consequence. I must ask of song, song, giving up all hope misplaced in men who author single-minded, what they say of their ever understanding, this distinction song itself demands. It hides all the more in seeking proof, out there, unseen. And like love and us he made aware, that author remains eloquent, who uses words men themselves speak, but mute when reason outraces what he'd say, to win that effect which raises no question, yet silences their attendant voices. In defense of a new measure, I bid the very words I speak to speak to me with larger license, that I might speak in a simpler mode, almost a mood, also the mind's property, which reads between its lines the showing through, chiaroscuro, light unshed, lacking no absence. Yet felt in that care which moved me, as I saw her turning my measure from what it knows as natural to a greater she grants. I feel confused, reaching after, unable to tell how far my groping misses by. That strength I vow her weakens mine. Thank you.